What is going on, YouTube? It is Bad Bobby Gamer here, and today I am bringing to you all a coffee review, and it is for Pablo's Pride Organic Dark Roast Coffee. It is whole bean, so I have my grinder right here, and I am going to take you through the process of grinding it up, so you guys can get the full experience along with me with cooking up the coffee. Before I crack the seal, this is what it looks like. Now, it's a pretty cool design. You know, you got like the wood grain going on in the packaging. You got, which my guess would be the bean people. You know that I don't know the farmers of the coffee. So you know it's pretty cool artwork, pretty cool background. I really like how the bag looks. I might save this bag and put it up on the wall or something after it's empty. Maybe tack it into the wall. I think the artwork is pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to save the bag here or not, but I'm thinking about it. That is the seal. It's black. Goes all the way around the packaging. And you know, it keeps it fresh, keeps it sealed. Let's crack the seal together. Is off, and now the next step is crack the bag open. This part can be tricky with some of these coffee bags because they also use glue, and this helps keep the glue intact. So it can be tricky to get the bag open. I'm going to keep this review unedited because I like to have everything raw and uncut. Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble with this bag right now. I mean, if the bag rips open on me, I have a backup plan. I'm going to keep this stored in a something to keep it fresh. I'm having a lot of issues with this bag right now. I should have grabbed scissors, but I don't know where they are at the moment. There we go. Got it. Like I was saying, the glue can be a little bit tricky to get. But I was able to get the glue. Now it's open. Whoa, this has a really unique scent. That's a real bold scent. That scent is extremely strong. Oh, this is gonna be very, very, very interesting to try. It's got a very bold scent. Like it could be a little bit, you know, the scent to it is so bold, it could be a little bit overwhelming to the senses. That's extremely strong smelling. I am now going to be grinding it up with my grinder. Yes, that is a very, very, very bold scent. I'm very, very, very curious to try this out. If it tastes how it smells, this is going to be very interesting. This is going to be quite loud, and I apologize for it, but actually, I'm bringing it closer so you guys can see it as well. You know, they're in there. Let's grind it up.
And again, I apologize for how loud this is going to be. And there we have it. It is ground up. I do that to get all the remaining grounds, you know, like unstuck. That is very unique. It actually has a different scent to it now that it's ground up. Now I'm actually starting to smell some possible flavors with it. Like senses of, I'm smelling what could be possible flavors when I drink it now that it's ground up. It's not so strong now. It's a little bit, it still smells quite a bit of of it being strong. Strength to it, but that's more tame now, and I'm smelling other scents. I'm smelling other smells with it. This is going to be very unique to try. I'm very curious to try this out. I'm going to be making this in my Keurig machine, and I guess I forgot to clear this out. Not going to be using that attachment. I'm going to be using this attachment. Okay, I guess I'm not using that attachment. I never cleaned that. I will be using this attachment, I suppose. I will be right back, YouTube. Guys, I am back, and this is all cleaned out now. Now let's add this to it. Yes, that has a very unique scent. Like, it's hard to explain, but it's very bold, and it's got a lot going on with its smell. This is going to be very, very, very. Again, I am going to repeat this. This is going to be very interesting to try. Okay, I had it the right way. There we go. It's in my Keurig machine now. Well, not the machine, but it's in the holder for it. And this is an attachment that it came with. Okay, got that in. Now to add my water. Now to put in my coffee cup. Now all that's left is to plug my coffee machine back in. And to hit the button. Coffee is now brewing in my machine. In the meantime, I could possibly give you guys a backstory with me and coffee. Well, that's cooking. Me and coffee. I started drinking coffee around 2002, I believe. No, it was the year 2000. I had just turned 9 years old. The very first coffee I ever drank, which I can't stand anymore, but when I used to drink it back then, I could stand it. And the coffee was Maxon House. Drank that for about 5 years. 2005 came around, and then I switched over to Folgers. Drank that for many years. Drank that right up until 2015. And then 2015, that's when actually, I'm sorry, 2016. Drank that right up until 2016. That's when I started switching to these specialty coffees. Oh, and if you guys want to know, the coffee, I'm going to show you guys the website. If you guys want to buy this coffee, you guys can get it on Amazon or directly from DonPabloCoffee.com. You know, these specialty coffees, they're worth checking out, even if just to try one time. They're worth checking out. These coffees, you know, Death Wish, Band Coffee, hopefully Don Pablo Coffee, we're about to see soon. You know, these coffees are very, very good and worth the money. That you don't get the same taste anywhere else. You know, you don't get it from your everyday coffees, from Folgers, Maxon House. You don't get this level of flavor and energy from those everyday coffees. Why the price difference is a little bit more for these specialty coffees, but it is so worth it. These specialty coffees are amazing. But a little bit more with my backstory to coffee. I'm going to go into my story with creamers now while that cooks. You know, I started off with powdered creamer. Started powdered creamer in the year 2000. Drank that right up until 2016. And eventually my stomach just could not handle powdered creamer anymore. I don't know what it is, but I have to drink it either, well, not black. I really can't handle black coffee. Band coffee was the exception. That's been the only coffee I can truly drink black. Maybe Don Pablo will be different. I'm going to try it black in this video and give you guys my honest opinion of it. Unsweetened, and then I will add some sugar to it and keep it black and try it, and then I'll add creamer to it. And that way I can give you guys the full review experience of it. You know, again, if you guys want to check out these coffees, you guys can go to Amazon.com or you guys can go to DonPabloCoffee.com. Again, I would say check this coffee out, even if it's just one time. Maybe it'll become your favorite of all time. Maybe you guys won't like it. Maybe it'll become your favorite of all time. Maybe it'll be a coffee you guys buy once a month or once every few months. You know, go check it out. You guys might like their coffee. Personally, when I tried Death Wish, I did not think I would like it. I loved it. And the same story with Band Coffee. Did not think I would like it. I loved it. And Band Coffee was the one I could drink black, and I've never been able to ever do that with any coffee prior. And I am going to drink this black, as I said, to see if I can handle it. And again, I'm going to do it unsweetened, and again, sweetened, and then with creamer. And the coffee is ready, so let's go and try it. First thing, as always, the scent test. So let's give it a sniff. That's very interesting. Smelling not earthy, but it's smelling. Let me smell it again. That's a very unique scent. Let me taste it. It's a little bit hot, so I'm blowing on it first. That is amazing. No bitterness whatsoever. You know, Band Coffee had a little bit of a bitterness to it. This has no bitterness at all. No bitter bite. Oh my god.
There's no... I've never drank a coffee black. I've tried many coffees black. Never drank a coffee black where there was absolutely no bitterness. But this is the first time. Yeah, that's flat. What I mean by flat, no bitterness. There's no bitterness. It's all flavor. It is a little bit hot, so it is burning my throat. I'm going to take another sip before I add the sugar to it. That's amazing. There's so many flavors working with it. I can definitely taste like a coffee bean flavor going on. You can definitely taste the coffee bean. You can also taste possibly a hint of barley in there. Possibly a hint of vanilla. That is very good. I really like that. My sugar is out there, but I will be back and I'm going to add it to this coffee. I also grabbed my creamer and a spoon to stir it all up with. Actually, the very first thing I'm going to do is stir up my coffee and then try it once more before I sweeten it to see if it tastes different that I stirred up a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting... Actually, that did help a little bit. I'm getting another flavor now. Trying to place what that flavor is. It's not a spice. Try it once more. I gotta look at that bag really fast. I want to see if they use two different coffee beans. Because I'm pretty sure I'm getting a taste of another coffee bean. Oh yeah, never bitter. They were not lying there. This is not bitter at all. Dark chocolate. That's what I'm tasting. Is a dark chocolate. Okay. Okay. I was trying to place what that flavor was I was tasting. I thought it possibly was a coffee bean. It's a dark chocolate flavor. Alright. That's what that was. Alright, let's add my sugar to it. Stir it up. Give it a taste. Whoa. Okay. Yes, I can definitely taste the chocolate now. That sugar really helps bring that flavor out. The sugar really helps bring the dark chocolate flavor. It makes it jump out. That is good as hell. Let's add a little bit of vanilla, which I thought I tasted in this before. Oh, this smells amazing with that in there. I mean, it smelled amazing before, but now it just smells even better. Oh my god. This made it even smoother. Mmm. Mmm. How? How did it make it even smoother than what it already was? I have no idea, but this, you guys need to check out Pablo's Pride Organic Dark Roast Coffee. This is easily the smoothest coffee I've ever drank in my life. There really is no bitterness to it. And if you drink this creamer, International Delight French Vanilla, it really makes it even smoother. This is so good. So good. I'm gonna finish this here on video. Which, I don't know how well you guys can see that. Oh, you guys can't see it, but there's still some in there. That was very tasty. It was very smooth. There was no bitterness to it. It had a nice bold scent. The flavors there was a lot of flavors. This is saying dark chocolate, which after I read that, that's what that flavor was, the extra flavor I was getting. And the sweet, clean finish, especially after I added this creamer to it, it definitely had a sweet, clean finish. And by clean, I'm gonna say very smooth. It was a very smooth, sweet finish to it. It was amazing. Check this coffee out. Again, Pablo's Pride Gourmet Coffee. Well, gourmet coffee. Pablo's Pride Organic Dark Roast Coffee. Check this out. I am going to give it a 9.7 out of 10. It was very, very, very close to a 10 for me. But me personally, I do like a little bit of bitterness, because some coffees need bitterness to hide some pretty ugly flavors. And because of that, I've gotten used to bitterness with coffees. So I'm taking some points away from that. But if you do not like bitterness, this is your coffee 100%. It will be a 10 out of 10 for you. For me, because I've gotten so used to bitterness with coffee, I'm taking 0.3 points away. So it's 9.7 out of 10 for me personally. But this is easily one of the best coffees I've had, just for flavor-wise alone. And for how smooth it is. And again, there is no bitterness. So for me, that does actually work. But at the same time, it doesn't, because I've gotten so used to bitterness in coffees. So yeah, I'm a little bit torn on that. But I do like how there's no bitterness to it. Like, if this was me in my earlier years, before I started drinking coffee, this would have been my go-to. Hands down, my go-to. Because there's no bitterness to it. It took me many years to get used to the bitterness. And now I'm so used to... And nowadays, I'm so used to the bitterness. It's a little bit torn for me down the middle because of that. But I'll be honest, I don't like bitterness in coffees. But I have an issue to where I've gotten used to it so much, it's like I need it. Or I expect it. So when this had no bitterness to it, that threw me off. I was like, whoa. Like, it was different. This is the first coffee I've ever drank where there was absolutely no bitterness. So again, I'm giving Pablo's Pride Organic Dark Roast Coffee a 9.7. Almost said 7.9. A 9.7 out of 10. And again, you guys can check this coffee out on Amazon.com or DonPabloCoffee.com. I will put a link in the description below for the website. And guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to keep it unedited and keep it raw, so you guys could get my true experience with it from start to finish. And I'm pretty sure the company would like that too, because it keeps it 100% honest, where I don't cut anything out. It keeps it 100% honest.
and 100% real. Guys, thank you for watching, and again, go check out this coffee, and again, 9.7 out of 10. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll catch you all in my future videos. Bad Bobby Gamer is out. Peace.